Cinderfucking-rella.
So how are we all bloody doing today? So how are we all bloody doing today? So the Enduro is broken back on the trusted steed of the BMX. Got a few things I need to sort of cover up in these woods. A few stories to tell and all that. Let's see how the BMX is rolling at the moment. Nice and rooty section. Nice little double. Oh my god. That was nice. Got through here. Somewhere. Make it up as you go along. Log there, man. Yeah, mate. Power for anything. Oh my god, there's a deer. He was chilling. Just upset him. Sorry, dear mate. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh. So yeah, first job of the day. The tree drop. I need to clear a big section in the field to make sure that the ferns don't come back up through. We'll get over there in a minute. I've got a bit of a hill bomb to go down on the BMX before I get there, but that's where we're heading to. God. Drop off. Oh my god. Holy crap. Double. Yes. Who built this sick booter? Oh my god. Yes. So yeah, from the tree drop, land down over this big mound here, wind down to the right and then cut back left. And I'm aiming for that massive log down there. So if I sort of clear a path around there, eventually it'll be bermed. But it's mainly getting an area like this path so the ferns don't come up, because this place is going to be riddled. Right, so it'll be a matter of working on that stump first. As you can see, just come around here. I mean, for the 32 footer line, I'll probably go straight down. Just build a humongous double. I don't know, sort of 40, 45 foot. Because the speed you'll get will be ridiculous. You can pretty much cut around that mound and come straight down. Because a 32 footer is easy to clear. So you can add another 10 foot on it easy. So I want to sort of loop around, especially for the BMX, and head towards that log. I mean, you can make a jump. So you gap onto the log, then off into a landing, and then back into the woods the other side. Oh, that was so cool. It's already got like a kind of landing coming off from it. Well, that could be part of my takeoff for sure. Sort of like there. Gap in and around. So yeah, I've got to clear a line from that log, wind it all the way back up towards that tree. This line is looking sick. There could be a nice big berm here, using that stump. We'll blend out there, come down through here, and I'm aiming for that stump there to make my first double. Well, that'd be a double as well, but that'd be a proper big double. Oh my god, that's so good. Massive jump against that stump there. I don't know what's going to happen to that, but yeah, that'd be huge. In, roller, then pop again. Bloody hell. So yeah, it'd be a channel like that all the way up, and you could put little rollers in amongst this, and then you know full well nothing's going to grow back up through this for a while. All that stacks on the takeoff, the landing, sort of loop in, and if you flip these chunks upside down, the grass will eventually come through and it keeps all the dirt together. This would be such a fun line. So I'll get plenty more dirt on that takeoff. It's nice and wide. As I go up and I start taking out these squares, I can build up a wall along here, which acts as my berm. Then when you pickaxe out this channel a little bit more, that dirt can then come around. So you got one nice berm that kind of just blends right round. That's kind of more of like a shark fin in and then around. Sickest trail ever. Oh man, you literally just pick it up like that, boom. Oh, that'd be so good. So yeah, in theory, the chunks build up the berm. Then when you pickaxe out this gully, you already get the berm as you dig it down. So that would be the shape that goes round. You can kind of see how it's going. And that goes all the way up to the tree. And then nature will literally come back, all this will get covered in grass. You won't be able to see down through there. And there'd be a hidden trail that kind of just runs through the field. And when you end up leaving it, nature will just take it straight back. All this will get covered in grass. This is how I used to build trails when I was a lot younger for BMX. Just stack up chunks, pad it to death, and then jump it. So after one digging session, you remember coming along the tree, drop off, down through here. Really cool sort of tabletop roller here. Another sort of roller booter here. Come down through. Another sort of roller booter. Going to be a massive berm round here. Into a kind of shark fin onto this log landing. And then round, then right down to that big stump takeoff. Oh my god. And then whatever after, whatever floats your boat. Christ. Oh my god. It's so much easier when the dirt is easy to dig. Just one man and a shovel. This looks so cool. Definitely make that into a shark fin. Straight round, blend in, pop up over, in, around. Like I say, I'll chop off that bit, easy. And like I say, this is safe for everyone. You only got to come off the tree. You can start underneath the tree and just use it as rollers, roller, berm. You don't have to sort of do the gap into the tree, you can just gap off somewhere else. It'd be sick. Right. Come back for round two. So I've had a good night's sleep. Overnight we've had a lot of rain. It's still raining now, but it's perfect. I'm like a pig in shit when it starts to rain. I mean, it's dropped about 10 degrees in temperature, but once you get digging you soon warm up and the rain becomes kind of refreshing, and obviously the dirt becomes easier to dig. And for me, a bit of lethal drizzle, it's sweet, mate. I got my tunes, I'm gonna put them in my ears, and all I focus on is the end result. I sat there last night in my rocking chair smoking a pipe, and it came to my brain, this trail is now going to be called the BC Trail, the Basket Case Trail, because already I know it's going to be my favourite. and it motivates me to put a lot of work into this trail for it to become my favourite. And looking back at the clips from the other day when I had the actual session, the riding session, the 32 footer, and then going under the tree and stuff, it just looked sweet. Oh man, I mean, you can tell from that clip I got to dig a trench underneath the tree so you don't have to duck and then just flow it down through that field. It's just looking sweet. So I'm heading over now to that spot, get the wheelbarrow out, and it's graft time. And you know when things are getting serious, when Bassett's got his wellies on. Bloody hell. Very interesting. Just went and got my wheelbarrow, and I went over to the sort of Big D setup area. Someone's been in there sabotaging. Someone's ripped out a berm, ripped out a little takeoff, and now I'm kind of thinking it's other mountain bikers. I was here yesterday digging. There was 2 mountain bikers went down the ridge. I say mountain bikers, it's people that use mountain bikes to actually get to the woods. Sometimes they don't actually ride, they just sort of scout around, pop a few shotties in the bushes and stuff. And yeah, I mean, I heard a lot of commotion down in that section yesterday, and I thought they were just riding, having fun. And I didn't actually go over there and check. But by the time I was done with this, went home, come back this morning, yeah, the berm's been ripped out and the takeoff's been ripped out. The actual big double itself's still intact. They haven't touched that. So yeah, very interesting. Maybe they want a bit of attention. They kind of watch my videos, they'd be like, oh yeah, well, maybe we'll get a shout out. And we can sit there like, ha. But the thing you've got to worry about is getting caught. At some point you will get caught. At some point I'll walk down the trail and someone will be there. Because a lot of times I sort of sneak in nice and quiet, and you'll be there grafting away, ruining my stuff, and then boom, oh, bonked over the head with a plank of wood. Who the hell was that? Don't know. No idea, mate. But yeah, I have said it before, it's like a dog-eat-dog world in these woods. It could be the best riding spot ever, but there's just certain individuals that are scumbags. But do you give up, or are you thirsty for more? I'm thirsty for more. I got to dig a trench underneath this tree, only go down a little bit just so you haven't got a duck, then it'll flow a lot better. But at the end of the day, I'm doing this for everyone. Yeah, I make videos out of it. Yeah, I get to ride it after. But there's nothing stopping anyone else from riding it when it's complete. You know, people can ride it as it is now if you really want to. I can't stop you. I moan about it, but the only reason why I moan is because it's obviously not complete. You know, I don't go into a set of woods, see a trail that's not complete and think, oh yeah, I saw it, I'll ride it anyway. No, I just leave it until it is complete. It's just common sense. But yeah, everything I create, you'll be able to ride at some point and find and all that good stuff. So we're all in this together. You find anyone dodgy, up to no good, I don't know, do what you please with them. I'm not saying you should break the law, but obviously, you know, you do as you please. Just jab or something. Bridgewater headbutt. Everyone loves a Bridgewater headbutt. Just straight in there. Say you slipped on a badger hole or something, normally works. Oh, what a beast. So yeah, I've dug out a little trench to go underneath the tree. It is plenty deep enough. It's sort of 2 foot, so you kind of roll in, come over. All the dirt from there has gone onto that landing, so you can drop off the tree onto a landing. It's got to be shaped and stuff. And as you come down through here, you kind of dip into this. You either launch out of that or is an epic roller. And you go down to the hill. Oh my God, this is looking so good. It has not stopped raining since I've been here. I haven't really shaped that properly, I've just padded it in. It's either a roller or a launch into a tight berm that brings you round to another launch or roller. Everything's going to be kind of rollable, so it's really, really fun. So you launch off that, into that berm, around. I've got to shift a lot of barrows onto this berm, dig it down a little bit. This berm's going to be huge, so it kind of keeps you in, brings you around. Then there'll be a kind of shark fin at the end, which obviously launches you over into this sort of log landing, then around. Still got to chop that bit off, that'd be easy. And then, oh, that'd be so good. I mean, anyone can jump that. You could race along the side. There'd be a sort of a cheat line, so you can race along the side and cut over, so you ain't got to sort of gap it. But I think you'd be coming around that berm so fast, you sort of lip over. That'd be gone, obviously, and you just sort of launch in. Then there'd be another berm there against this stump. There's a massive stump there, so that'd be a berm. And then you go round to that big stump jump down there. So that'd be the only sort of like unrollable feature on this. Because like I said, even though that is a gap, you could cut off the side and come round. I'll make a little cheat line for everyone. It'll kind of cut through like here. So you come around the berm, cut along the side, roll round, and then in. So yeah, I'm absolutely drenched, as you can see. But I didn't film or time-lapse anything of this. Nothing was really serious. You know, time-lapse and digging a hole, a bit boring. When it gets to sort of building this berm up, then it'd be a good time-lapse. And I think once you get used to this line, it'll be the absolute dream. So, oh, it looks so good. And the bottom of the field will just get covered in ferns at some point. We ain't going to carry straight down. Otherwise you go launching out onto the bottom fire road, kind of keep it in the actual field, and then head back into the actual woods. Then you ain't got the dog walkers complaining or anything like that. And to be honest, up here, it's such a nice area to sort of chill out and have a session. And it's quite easy to push back up the side and all that. And yeah, so many little lines around here. And that's that. Oh, always got to have one of them at the end of a digging session. It's where I was sort of straining my back, digging down and that. But I think we got rain for like a solid week now. So I'll carry on working on this, keep patting everything in. So by the time this is actually ready to ride, oh my God, it's gonna be solid. It's gonna be an absolute beast. And I'll just let all that overgrow with ferns and stuff, it doesn't matter. Then there'd be a sort of line to come back up along the woodland and then back round again. Saves churning up the whole field. And to be honest, like I say, you could literally stick a drone up in the air here because it's sort of open. Looking down, it looks sick, and you'll be sort of winding through the ferns. So yeah, I've got to get this created before the ferns come back fully and carry on digging it out, wind it round. I mean, there is the option of obviously just sort of launching straight down the field, but I thought that would just be boring because the 32-30 is just one big straight jump. I wanted something kind of technical coming from it. You know, rollers are technical as it is, because if you hit them wrong, you end up going over the bars or you get it completely wrong. So you kind of float over and flick out, flick round. And I want to sort of get on the berms rather than just jumping everything. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this because the dirt is incredible. But anyway, I'll keep doing videos based on this. My Enduro goes in for repairs really soon. I've dropped one bike in, got picked that up, then dropped the Enduro in. So the bike will be ready. And I'll just wait till the dry weather comes back and then get on it again. But until then, I was going to keep creating in this zone. So I love it. And yeah, that'd be so much better for landing. Straight off, landing, berm round. Oh my God. And there is so many other options coming in from the left side. It gets really steep. So you could kind of do a proper downhill feature coming in, then link in with the rollers. So it's all gravy. I need to go home, dry up, put my feet up, and then graft again another time. That's looking so good. I'm well happy with that. This jump looks huge, and it is huge, but it's so easy to clear. It's crazy. It's like the whole hill, the descent, landing on a downslope, just makes it a perfect gap. You just float over it so easy. I mean, to be honest, I probably will fill in the grave behind it now, so everyone can kind of drop down, roll it, and do the whole trail. I'll start doing stuff like that. I mean, I just wanted to dig it out just to make sure that I could clear it, but I will definitely fill it in. Then it's fun for everyone. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching, and bye for now. Oh man, yeah, from up here, there's a crazy option that comes down through here, winds around, and then zigzags down. And that's what I'd love to do. Obviously that would be the BC line, but then someone else can make their own line going into it and name it themselves. Then it'd just be sort of pure magic, won't it? To be honest. Oh my god. That's a sick drop already here. Straight off that down there. A few twigs and branches to clear, but that links right in to my jump underneath the tree, which is sick. Bloody hell. Options everywhere.